Hi family, it's SpannFlower here. Thank you for taking some time with me again today. As promised on the channel, I had said that I was going to make sure that I put content on here that would be positive and uplifting. And I know last week I had a conversation about some things that were negatively impacting, especially in the city of Chicago. And so I don't like to put out a negative situation without trying to put something positive. So that wasn't, I wouldn't say it was negative, but it was just information that we needed to know. Something was going on around the city that we need to be aware of. So today, as promised, as I said before, I'm back on the channel again today to talk about 10 phrases that we use that are kind of negative phrases, and that we want to change that wording around to make it more positive so that it's easier to digest. So, for instance, people say the glass is half full. Some people say it's half empty. Which one sounds better? Something that's half full or half empty? So, it's just the way, mental. So, without further ado, let's get to it. And let me just say before I forget, if you like this video, subscribe, share, comment, like, all of that, so that people can know SpannFlower is here for you, and I'm here for you. Okay, all right. So let me get my glasses on so I can see you all better. Okay, you know I have to do that because. Anyway, okay. So now these 10 phrases, I'm going to go through them really quickly so that you can get a gist of what I'm saying, and then you can tell me if you like it or not. Post a comment if it's helpful, if it's not helpful, or whatever the case may be. But anyway, the first one is, I hate work. I hate my job. I don't want to go to work. Who doesn't say that? Okay, and that's everything. That can have somebody going into an adverse situation, no doubt. But how about saying, hey, I love my paycheck. Takes care of all my bills. Does everything I needed to do. Let me get some more of that. Okay? So, it's a love-hate relationship, so I'm going to stay on the love side of it because, nobody likes to work. But it's easier to stomach. Well, let me not say nobody. Some of us don't like to work. And it's easy to stomach when you're doing your work, when you can think about the positive that comes from your work. So, hey, first one. Secondly, you get on my nerves. I get told that quite a bit. Because, yeah, I get told that. And I'm sure that everybody in this world has been told that. You get on my nerve in every type of language that can be said. So, how about saying, instead of saying you get on my nerves, hey, you keep me on my toes. How about that? Sounds a lot better. Same meaning. Mindset. It's not as offensive to the other person, and doesn't make you put your defenses up. I mean, it's a way to say, hey, look, yeah, you're doing too much, but without actually saying, hey, look, you get on my nerves. Hey, keep me on my toes. All right. Now, number 3, I don't feel loved. You feeling like you're not loved? Hey, look, I don't feel loved. In your mind, I'm blessed and I'm highly favored. Tell yourself I love you every day when you get up. Changes your whole mindset around. And if nobody tells you that they love you during the course of the day, you've heard it one time, and that's from yourself, and that's the most important person besides God, okay, that you need to love you is you. Okay? So, when you start telling it to yourself, it permeates all over the place. Mindset totally changed. Okay? Number 4, I feel like a failure. I feel like I failed. I feel like a failure. Hey, I look at it like my victories require a labor of love. Okay? That's how you look at that. In order for me to have the victory, I got to put some more labor into it. So, that's a lot easier than saying I failed. And it's true, because if you fail at something, you have to try again. Why not just phrase it, hey, look, this victory that I'm trying to capture, it's going to require me to do some labor-intensive work. So it's a labor of love. Say it that way, so much better. Make you feel better about what has happened. Your mindset, you're revigorated, you're rejuvenated. More positive. And that's what we're looking for. Okay. So number 5, shut up. Shut up. Now, you've told someone to shut up. I know I've told someone to shut up. And someone has told me to shut up. So, how about let's take a pause, or let's end this conversation right here for now. Hey, bam. Conversation over. You going to your side, they going to their side. And it sounds a lot better than telling somebody to shut up, because that automatically puts people's defenses up and you ready to, you know, we don't want that. We want people to be, okay. All right? Good. Number 6. I lost. How about I see room for improvement? Instead of I lost, I see room for improvement. Think of it in those terms mentally. When you say you lost, that means like it's over. But when you say I need room for improvement, that means, hey, listen, maybe not this time, but next time. Totally different. Totally different. Put you in a better mindset. And we have to do that. Okay. Number 7. You're not that attractive. You ugly. Yeah, people still say that. Like, you know, people look like their parents. You know, they look like their genetic gene pool. Okay? So, what you want to say is, I am beautiful. I am beautiful. That's all that matters. Your opinion of yourself and how you look matters more than anybody else's opinion. So the only way that those words can hurt you is if you feel that way yourself. So start embellishing beautiful thoughts upon yourself, within yourself. Because at the end of the day, you may not never see that person again that called you ugly or unattractive or whatever. But you will see your face in the mirror every day. So make a note of thinking positive things as far as your vision and your mindset for yourself. It helps. I'm telling you, it helps. These are tried and true things that I know for sure they help. Okay? All right. Now, number 8. I made a mistake. There are no mistakes, because there's no perfect person on the face of this earth. I like to think of it as a misstep. I made a misstep. Okay? That can happen to anyone. So, it puts you in the category of being human. Someone that is not perfect. As long as you're not hurting anybody or doing things that could detrimentally harm someone, you know, and it's just your opinion of yourself or what you've done or some little small thing that you might have done that you feel like you could do better with. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? The little small things that we need to do to take encouraging and be encouraging to ourselves. Okay? So instead of mistake, misstep. See? Simple. Now, number 9. I'm broke. I'm broke. And I've been guilty of using that word a time or two myself, but I don't use it anymore. So instead of saying I'm broke, I just say I need to recalculate my finances. Let's just say that. Doesn't that sound so much better? That means that I got some residual income that's coming in, or I need to reevaluate. It just saying you broke, I mean, like, oh man, it's just so at the bottom, you know? And if you know that you're going to have some more money coming in or whatever the case may be, because even if you broke, you got to reallocate you got to change. So instead of saying broke, say I need to recalculate or redefine my finances. That's what you need to say. Sounds a lot better. Same meaning. Lastly, oh girl, you know you done fallen off. You falling off. You know? Oh, I can't stand that. That is the one I can't stand the most. You falling off. What does that mean? I've fallen off what? A cliff? I've fallen off what? I mean, what does that mean? Like I'm rock bottom? No. Oh, I cannot stand that phrase. But another way of saying it is that or thinking about it, because we are our own worst critics and we know exactly what's going on with us more so than anybody else. So what I say is, it's not how you start, it's how you finish, SpannFlower. It's very important. So just do better. And that's what you do. So these are my 10 little top things and phrases that I use to, combat negative energy when it starts coming my way, or when those little thoughts creep in. You have to close that door and have your mind stay positive, because if you don't, your mind is tells you that's how you feel. So if you fill your mindset with positive things, reality based positive things, let me say, because I'm not a therapist or anything like that. I'm just giving little helpful hints that have worked in my lifetime over the course of talking to people and dealing with people, things that I've heard them say and I've said myself. And when you change your mindset around about these types of things, you start feeling a lot better about yourself. So, again, family, I can't say this enough. The internet and all these other places are consumed with negative things. And so unless we hear negative things, we don't think it's correct anymore. And that's not the way it should be. We have to start learning how to retrain ourselves to have positive words, positive imagery, so that we can, combat all these negative things that go on around us. We can't be consumers of negativity. We have to be consumers of positivity, and to make us feel a lot better and to make things a lot easier. So, and that's what I'm trying to do here on the channel. Just be a little ray of light, sunshine, hope, and all of that. And then if you have an active prayer life and, have your religion, and then you have your family, you can combat anything with those things intact. So, anyway, again, thank you so much for tuning in with me today, and we'll have more conversations like this on the channel. So you have a blessed day, and thank you so much. All right, SpannFlower out.